I'm gonna let you guys know this right now. I am a fan of Skittles, but seeing the title of this makes me never want to eat Skittles again. It's called Taste the Rainbow by the Lost _ Storyteller. Okay, I really don't want to do this because it's fan fiction and it's most likely going to be cancer. I'm going to have stage 1000 cancer after this. But I'm doing this because I pretty much have to at this point. Ran the poll on Twitter, got answers. People told me to leave My Little Pony alone. You know what I say to you? I say, well, too bad. Alright, so this story is called Taste the Rainbow. I don't want to taste the rainbow. I already know where this is going. It's gonna be this, that bitch, and probably one of the other ones. Just fuck it. There's gonna be no plot, no story whatsoever, and there's probably gonna be a dude in it too. Just you wait. I'm gonna be right. Future prediction right now. Let's hop right in. Alright, let's get right into this. God, I don't see how she always does this to me. You think to yourself as if you're laying on your master's bed taking a nap. Think about what you wish you could do today. You're laying in her bed with your blue jeans and your shirt. With your blue jeans on and your shirt has been taken off. You're happy as she let you keep your clothes since she understands that you don't feel comfortable walking the streets without anything on. Wait, what? One second. Laying in the bed in the afternoon, she has gone out for a run to run the errand for her friend Twilight. You've met her before after Rainbow Dash had made you hers. I'm gonna need something stronger. You remember that you performed some kind of... you remember that Twilight had performed some kind of spell on you. What was it again? A cloud walking spell? Sometimes you just can't stop thinking about how long it'll last. But she did tell you that she found one that can last for a while. You asked her why. She didn't answer it, as if is it probably what Rainbow Dash didn't want to know about it. Fucking hell. So she always goes easy on you. She didn't harm you, beat you, or anything to threatening to you. All she does is make you feel good. You look over your shoulder and see her standing there, licking her lips. Damn it! This is already getting too sexual. What's up, rookie? She says in that tone of her voice. She begins to walk slowly to you. She's right now beside you, laying in the bed frozen, watching her. Get those covers off of you, she demands with that grin on her face. You do as she asks, as you're in your jeans when your shirt is on the dresser. Your master then climbs on the bed with you before she tackles you a bit. Tackles? Wait, what? Oh yeah. You know, you and I are gonna have fun tonight, pets. She bites her lower lip and looks deep into your eyes. You can feel her crotch slowly rub up against your pants. She hums a bit when she feels something down below start to rise. I know what that is. Take your pants off. I want to see it. She says in that tone. So wait, Rainbow Dash is a guy? Or is she a granny? Yes, master, you reply as Rainbow Dash stands up to let you take off your pants. You slowly take them off and toss them to the side, leaving your underwear as your member is sticking out from the fabric. She looks at you in the eye with that grin of hers. Go on, she whispers. Put your hand around the waistband of your boxers and slowly begin to pull them down until your member is now free from the fabric prison, just wanting fresh air. As she watches you take your pants off, as she watches you take your underwear and toss it next to your jeans, Rainbow Dash sees your aching pole standing up proud. She licks her lips in anticipation. Fucking God. Yeah, that's really hot. She says as she brings her head closer to it. It twitches with every inch she comes in. She begins to breathe on it as if it makes you shiver when her hot breath makes contact with your sensitive area. Oh my God. It's actually getting hot in here. I should be wearing a jacket, but it's like 70 something in here. Alright. You groan out and your face flushes as she teases you. She's done this so many times to you, and she never gets tired of it. Oh yeah, you're so cute when you do that. I love it so much, she whispers as she finally takes your member into her mouth. You scream from the top of your lungs, not even caring if the town hears you from a mile away. Your master begins to bob her head up and down. I'm gonna need, like, intense therapy after this. Because this can't be healthy. It really can't. You just lay there, panting, moaning, as she has taken you over. This feels so amazing. You just want to burst inside her mouth, but she spits you out, leaving a trail of saliva behind her. You groan in disappointment as she stops. You look at her as you can't stop moving your hips. You want her to finish the job, but you probably know she will tease you even more. I'm gonna need to play a lot of Bloodborne after this. I just want to get all my frustrations out by just murdering everything. Yeah, that sounds very therapeutic right now. She starts to lift herself up until her teats are right in front of your face. Lick, she demands, nodding in response. You do as she says, taking your tongue out. You slowly begin to lick her left teat in a slow and steady circles. You hear her coo. What does coo mean? As you continue to lick her teats, Rainbow Dash starts panting. She bites her lower lip as she begins to moan. You grab her flanks. Flanks? What? This person is probably not... English is probably not this person's first language. Not gonna judge. And you continue to lick her left teeth of hers. She looks down at you with her lower lip bit, and her eyes are pleading. Bite, she demands. You go for it and take her nipple in your mouth and begin to bite on her left teeth. She screams in pleasure as she starts to buck her hips a bit. She takes your head with her hooves and keeps you there for as long as she wants while you're laying there sucking and tugging on her teat. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. She moaned as her face starts to blush. You look up at her with the plead in your eyes as she looks down at you with those half lidded eyes and that grin that she has on her face. You thirsty, rookie? I wouldn't know about being thirsty. I'm not technically a thirsty person. Content. Perfect thing. You thirsty, rookie? If my friend Nathaniel's watching this, he'll get it. Hey, you thirsty? Comedy. You thirsty, rookie? She asks as she makes you let go of her teeth. She then brings her wet, dripping sex above your lip as you're still holding on her flanks. She sways her hips a bit as she's still teasing you. You look up at her and she looks down at you with a devious look. Suck, she demands. Yes, master, you whisper in response. You take your tongue out and you begin licking her folds. She moans out as she bites her lip and tilts her head back. Oh, Buck. Really? Censoring? You got some random ass guy fucking a horse. But no! Cursing is a big fucking deal. Oh, Buck, that feels good. Keep doing that, she cries. You continue to lick her wetness. It's wetness days. It's wetness day. With your tongue like a lollipop that you got from a store. You can taste her sweet juices. You can taste her sweet juices as they drop onto your tongue. She continues to hold your head with her hooves while you continue licking her nether regions. I need to fucking do this. I need this. I want to jump off my balcony now. Just, please, let me jump. I don't want to read this anymore. I don't want to read this shit anymore. But I'm gonna have to. Let's continue. Not wasting any time, you suddenly stick your tongue in her depths. Rainbow Dash screams from the top of her lungs in response and bucks her hip with each thrust your tongue gives her. You start to moan and paint a little as you start pleasuring yourself in front of her. You can't help it. You need it. Not long after you started, you feel a hoof slap your hand, which made you stop pleasuring yourself. What do you think you're doing? She asks with that grin on her face. You know the rules. If you do it to yourself, then we won't buck. Got it? You nod your head as your tongue is still inside her dripping wet. Inside her dripping wet. Okay. You go back to doing what you did before. As you do, Rainbow Dash starts to moan in pure bliss, her head tilted back and bucking her hips while your tongue does its work. You feel her walls tighten around you. Your member twitches and begins leaking free cum. You really hope she's about to finish. Oh, Celestia, it's about to happen, she screams. I'm coming. She finally, as she lets out one last cry, her fluids start to flood in your mouth without warning. Well, she did tell you she was about to finish, as she did. As she calms down, she looks at you and she orders, painting from the orgasm you gave her. Swallow. You swallow every last drop that's in your mouth, and she finally lets you breathe for a moment. She begins to stretch her limbs a bit to get cozy and comfortable. Phew! Man, that was awesome. What did you think of it? She asks, looking towards you. You don't answer. Your eyes dart back and forth. Giving up on life. That's what I'm doing. Rainbow Dash notices that your aching pole is still standing up. She laughs silently to herself as she knows that she just loves to torture you so much. Slowly beginning to push into her, you're only halfway in before you start to moan in pleasure. Once fully within, you slowly begin to pull out until you thrust back into her, making both scream as Rainbow's walls tighten around your member, keeping you inside of her. I think it's time to do the honorable thing and just kind of end it right here. Get real good right here. You know? End this! The master, you moan. Yeah, that's it. Don't paint. Stop. I'm genuinely curious. Do people actually find this, like, sexually appealing? A fucking horse? Let alone this horse? This horse. They find sexually appealing. I mean, what the... Yes, like that. I'm so horny, she screams. No. Fuck. Okay. You begin to feel something build up inside you. You know what's coming next. Fuck the master. I'm gonna... do it. Do it inside me. Please, she begs. I know how much you want to do that. Go ahead and do it. You pull her mane back some more and pound her like the world will end soon. You can feel it getting closer and closer as your Mar is screaming for you non-stop. Oh, thank God I'm almost done. I don't want to ever do this shit again. Okay. Finally, you both cry out as you pull Rainbow's mane back so hard that you might take her scalp off. You both cry out as you burst inside of her, and she milks you dry. Shit. To be continued. Taste the Rainbow. Last updated 6 days ago. So this shit was recent. Someone did this recently. Well, this has been dirty fan fiction reading. Please tell me what you thought of it down below. If you want to die as much as me, use the hashtag end, and I'll know that you got stage 1000 cancer, just like I did, from reading this heaping pile of shit. I don't care that the fandom is crazy. I don't give a shit. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Later, guys. man, I used to really like Skittles too.